Alright, so now it's time for the approach briefing. I will be landing. The weather is the same as departure. We have cloud ceiling at 2000. The runway condition is dry, and we can check the charts. We will be arriving on Kiridi, so the chart is arrival for northwest Salzburg, have 40-1, 16th of July 2012.
Alright.
Transition level is by ATC. Airdrome elevation is 1,411 feet. So right now we are in holding pattern over Kiridi because that will be our first point on the star or waypoint. So from Kiridi to Badit, minimum altitude is 4,000 to Salzburg VOR. Minimum sector altitude north is 4,000 feet and 11,000 in south. ILS runway 15 Salzburg 50-1, 17th of October 2012. ILS DME frequency is 109.9. So we will set it here, 9.9. You can set it on your side as well.
Alright.
Final approach track is 9er. Final approach track 154. So we can check the ILS chart. We'll come in from the north, Salzburg, VOR. We should be at 4,000 feet at Salzburg. That is also our entry altitude for the glide slope. So for the missed approach, we have to climb on runway heading to a distance of 2 from Oscar Echo Sierra, then turn left and climb via Sierra India, and then Sierra Bravo Golf NDB, not the VOR, then Sierra Bravo Golf VOR, climbing to 6,000 and hold. So this is pretty much the same as the takeoff.
Okay.
We don't have the minimas on this chart, unfortunately. So we don't have the chart at all for the moment. We will go with 200 in decision altitude.
Okay.
Or decision height. So it's set on your side and on my side. And for the landing procedure, normal landing configuration, flaps 30, cleats on, auto brake level 2.
Okay. All set.
Engine anti-ice is not required. And if you can turn on the APU after we have vacated the runway.
Okay.
So if we have to do a go around, I will say going around flaps 15 and gear up on positive rates. The terrain, we have to take it into consideration. We have a lot of terrain in the south, so if we have to do a go around, it's very important to follow the procedure, left turn, then climbing 6,000. Okay, let's go with any questions?
No.
Let's do the descent checklist.
Alright. Pressurization.
We have landing altitude 1,410 feet.
Alright. And recall.
Checked.
Auto brake.
Level 2.
Landing data.
We need to set landing data. So we select. Yeah. We have 138, so we need to set it here. 138. This. You can set it on your side as well, 138. Yeah, so VREF flap 30, 138.
Alright, approach briefing.
Approach briefing is completed.
Checklist completed.
We can also read the approach checklist.
Alright, altimeters.
1013 set.
VHF nav.
VHF. We have set the ILS frequency 109.9, and it's correct with the chart.
Alright.
Checked.
Checklist completed.
Completed. Now we have completed the briefing and the checklists. So we have exited the holding pattern, and we will start the approach procedure. So we are heading towards Kiridi, and we want to descend. So select $4,000, and we can descend with minus 1,350 minutes. So we should do the 10 checks under 10,000 feet, seatbelts on. Landing lights on under 10,000. These lights will turn on when we have landing clearance. And if it's night, we should turn on the logo lights. So we can reduce our speed. Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
And let's wait for the localizer. $210 set on heading. Flaps 5.
Speed check. Flaps 5.
And localizer is on. Army localizer.
Localizer is alive.
And it has been captured. Now I will arm approach. Slow down. And when we intercept the glide slope, we will select gear down and flaps 15.
Okay. Glide slope is captured.
Checked. Gear down, flaps 15.
Gear down. Speed check. Flaps 15.
And VREF plus 5 set. Salzburg approach, Baltic 123, established ILS 15. Tower on 118.1, Baltic 123. Salzburg Tower, Baltic 123, established ILS 15. Salzburg Tower, Baltic 123, established ILS 15. Clear to land runway 15, Baltic 123. So we have got the clearance to land.
All right.
Flaps 30.
Speed check. Flaps 30.
And the landing checklist.
All right. Landing checklist. Engine star switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30, green lights.
Cabin.
We have notified the cabin, so it's secure.
Checklist completed.
So if go around flaps 15 and gear up on positive rate at 2DME, left turn, Sierra India, then climb 6,000 missed approach altitude.
Okay.
Manual flight. And also if we need to do a go around, we will select LNAV. Should be in the FMC. Runway in sight.
Minimums.
Continue.
Hundred above. Reverse green. Spoilers up.
Check.
$80 knots.
60 checked. Manual braking. Okay, so after landing procedure, you can turn on the APU.
APU on. Set.
Yeah. And when we exit the runway, you can turn off the transponder.
Okay. Transponder off.
Checked. And the strobe light off.
Strobe light off.
APU is online, so APU on the bus, these two. This. APU on. And we can turn off this. And also, this should be in ground position.
Okay.
And you can clean up the flaps.
Flaps up.
So we hope that you like this video. MCC and briefings is always something you need to practice. You can never be fully experienced. But sometimes you make mistakes, sometimes you do good things. And keep posting your questions and suggestions on the web page so we can answer them, and see you next time.